It is a bit, isn't it, Daisy? It is a bit warm. Come on then. Good girl. We're having a walk break because it's really quite warm this morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, you think, well, the heat doesn't really hit until 2 o'clock, it'll be fine. No, it's boiling. Anyway, Tuesday today. Easy run around the block for me and Dee. Tonight is another, what would normally be a speed session, but tonight is an easy session at club for me because I'm racing tomorrow. Not only just a normal road race, no, I'm racing it on the track. I have no idea at all what I am doing. Pacing, kit to wear, the etiquette, the admin, none of it. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's a 3,000 metre race. I think it'll be a good indicator as to where my 5k fitness is, or where it could be in a few weeks when I do my 5k race. Well, when I race a park run time trial. So yeah, I think it'll be a good thing for me to do, but it's going to hurt a lot, which is why I'm taking it easy today. And also, Sunday just gone. Days, don't eat grass, please. Sunday just gone, so 2 days ago. Monday's always a recovery, a day off for me these days. So I didn't run yesterday, but Sunday I did an all-out 10k at the Two Castles and ran 42:14. Slowest 10k of the year, 4th fastest ever. So technically I'm getting slower. Am I disheartened by this? A little bit, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to keep plugging away and keep trying to smash it. Keep smashing these speed sessions, stay in the game, and one day it's all going to come together. I'm sure of that. I am sure of that. But it is a bit weird when you feel like you are plateauing. You're putting more effort in, but your results are getting slower. It's a strange feeling. Maybe you can relate to that, maybe you can't, I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm doing or not doing, most probably. But I'm still enjoying it, which is the main thing. And always enjoy my easy runs out with Daisy, which is one of my favourite ways to run. So let's get this run done, tonight's run finished, and then let's just deal with tomorrow. That is going to be an interesting one. Perhaps a bit of a comedy show as well. Because I'm going to be getting beaten by 60 and 70-year-olds. I've no doubt about that. Anyways, let's go. Oh, here we are. Another lap of these flipping woods. I swear, I live here at the moment. If I'm not running easy laps as warm-up for club sessions, I'm doing parkrun down here. Anyway, it's Tuesday night. I've come down to club. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'll let the coaches sort of ease me in a direction of what would be sensible, because tomorrow is the 3,000 metre race. Now, I've been quite worried about this, and I think a lot of my anxiety comes from the worry about getting injured. And I think one of the main reasons I've done so well up until now, what I mean is up the last 5 years since I've been a runner, I can count on one hand the amount of injuries I've had. I think that's because of my lack of anaerobic stuff. I don't really do a hell of a lot of faster stuff. Obviously, when you run faster, you're further forward in your foot position and you put a lot more load through your calves. And I think my calves are a big weak point of my body, I think. And I think that's why I neglect faster stuff, because it hurts a bit more. Not to mention the amount that it hurts my lungs. So that's what I need to work more consciously, is on my faster stuff. And that's why you know, I could have gone straight into, you know, a summer of ultras, but I forced myself into some faster stuff. Whether or not I actually will run a PB or a fast 5k, I don't know, maybe not. But the point is, I'm forcing myself to train in a slightly harder way, slightly different way, just to see if it makes a bit of a difference. That's just a couple of thoughts that occupy my mind, and I wonder if worrying about it is worse than actually doing it. Because when you do it, it makes hard things feel a bit more achievable. So over the next few months and years, I need to remember not to neglect the sharp end of my training. So that's my musings before I go to tonight's club sesh. So let's see how we do tonight, and critically, let's see how we do tomorrow. So last night at track, what ended up happening was more easy stuff. Basically, the coaches just said whenever they would race competitively, they would just do an easy day and some strides the day before. So that was good enough for me. So that's all I did. It was only half a session for me. I was home by about 7:45 last night. And here I am. It's Wednesday. It's track. It's Vets League. It's track night. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm in for the 3,000 meters. And my target remains 12 minutes, sub 12 minutes, which you'd think I'd be able to do that because of my sub 20 that I ran, you know, well, it's months ago now, but on the form I'm in, I don't know whether to back myself because I haven't run that fast. I haven't run 3-4 minute kilometers or quicker back to back for a long time. So the target will remain at 12 minutes. And I'm just going to see if I can lock in around about 95 second laps, 94 second laps. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. I'm really quite nervous, mainly because I haven't done this before. And I've just got imposter syndrome massively. And I'm going to be swimming with the big fish today. But it should be good. If nothing else, should be good training. And good experience. So I'm waiting to meet Brett. He's going to get some behind the scenes footage of tonight and he's going to post it on the Running the Red Line account. So if you want to see how I get on this 3,000 meter track night, then have a look for the podcast Running the Red Line channel because it's going to be on there. But anyway, wish me luck and I'll see you later on this week. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait. 3, 2, 1, break. Well, I'll be honest, my legs feel trashed. 3,000 meters on Wednesday, just gone. It's Friday today. I just feel so, I've got such low power, and yeah, hamstrings feel quite tight. So a nice, gentle, easy one today on the trails. 3,000 meters, by the way, I really enjoyed that. And it's a really nice distance, I think. I think I might be the only person in history to ever say that. Because the common theme is that 3,000 is one of the worst. Because as endurance races go, it's quite a hard one. Anyway, I did quite enjoy it. But I've got to focus on the 5k now for the next few weeks. And I think that 3,000 was quite a good solid bit of training for me. So, easy one today on the fields with Daisy. What is she doing? She's going mental. You right, Daisy? She's got zoomies. She's just going back and forth. I wish I had zoomies. Got the opposite. Anyway, so nice easy one on the trail today. I'm racing tomorrow, but not racing. I'm doing a race, I should say. So, do you remember last year, I took Daisy down to the south coast and I did a trail race by a company called Maverick. Well, I'm going down there again because Laura's getting back into it slowly but surely, and it would be a really good way to get her racing again. So 3 of us are going down first thing in the morning, quick race by the sea, and then home, and then it's Sunday long run for me. Hello, welcome to Sunday, the Sunday long run. I thought this tasted a bit funny. These don't taste like raspberry. I didn't realise, I just reached in the cupboard before I set off this morning. I brought me caffeine gels. I don't need caffeine for an easy run. It's the last thing I need. I already need the toilet. So, yeah. And I also look like I've just dived head first into a human-sized Actimel, because all me I'm going to sit down, all my sun cream's not rubbed in properly. Oh, it's so warm today, so warm. So fair play to anyone that's racing today, like Leamington Spa or wherever else there's a race on. Thank God I'm not racing. So yeah, for me, I'm doing a long run today. I've got about 23k to run, something like that, and I know I need to get the volume in because I want to try and keep increasing that mileage, even though it's just a 5k training block. I think personally I run better at a higher mileage. Have I stopped my watch? Yeah, just checking, that was important. So I'm gonna bitter as well, I forgot about that. These caffeine gels, and they've been in the cupboard since Newport, so 18 months, and before that, so they're not quite as firm as they once were. Anyway, I'm going to try and get this long run finished, and yeah, as I said, so warm today it's like an oven, and but it's been a good week. We'll round it up later, but you know, it's turned into a bit of a recovery week because I haven't done a lot of fast running apart from the 3,000 metre race, which was earlier this week. But apart from that, I haven't done much speed. Really enjoyed this week. Yesterday was awesome, running with Laura, and obviously Wednesday went well, and hopefully today's long run will do as well. So finishing this, have a bit more water, and we'll catch you up later on in the run. The sun's come out properly now. It was so cloudy when I left the house. Oh, these vooms always go down so much better with a bit of water. So even if they are 2 years old. To be fair, that voom is nearly as old as Daisy and it still tastes good. No. Won't go as far as tasting good.
You know that I feel good, doing things I never thought I could, smiling in the mirror I look good, like I should, I feel brand spanking new, I don't know about you, I feel good. I'm clocking out, been working hard, I'ma hit the town, I'm at the beach when I'm in the house, I set the seas when I'm on the couch, got sunshine in the bottle, every time I take a swallow, like I'm taking a vacation, feeling like I hit the lotto, whoa, yeah I'm ready to go, I'm the star of the show, got that special.
Right, should we call it there? We'll call it there. So, 23.5k, 23.6, and 2 hours and 11 minutes of running. Quite enjoyed that, and what really annoyed me was I stopped my watch to cross the road in Worcester and was waiting at a red light, had enough of waiting, so I just decided to just dart out safely, obviously, and didn't start my watch for another, at least, I don't know, 5 minutes, another K. So I'll probably have run a bit further than my watch is telling me, because I was listening to Marm's podcast, Marmcast. So shout out to Tim and Andy for keeping me company today. But really enjoyed that. That was a good run. And how are my nips? Yeah, there's no bleeding yet. I feel like there should be, because I'm so sweaty. And when your body gets sort of like clammy, you're going to get chafe. And us men of a certain age, we seem to suffer with that, don't we? But I think I've avoided the bullet wounds today, but that was good. I think this week I've got up to about 60k, and although I'm training for a 5k, what's that, I've run 12 times the distance, you know, this week, and I'm only going to be trying to, you know, get that weekly mileage up. So when I run marathons, you know, let's just say it's 25 miles, I'll run 75 at peak. That's only 3 times the race distance at peak, and here I am running 12 times the distance training for a 5k. But for me, even though a 5k is significantly less, 8 times as less as a marathon, I just find it so much harder. So I personally would much rather keep getting the easy miles in, keep getting the volume in. Don't want to sort of go as high as sort of marathon volume. I don't need to be running 75 miles for, you know, a 5k, someone going for my kind of targets. But I think for me, around about 60, 70k, maybe pushing 80k, 50 miles, that'll probably be around about my sweet spot, because most of my PBs historically have always come during peak weeks, which are somewhere between 80 and 120k a week. So whether I've run a half marathon, 5k or 10k, they're normally around about that kind of volume-ish. And then obviously the marathons come a little bit later on a taper. But yeah, that's just the way that I'm choosing to do it. Obviously you do you. If you want to run less, run less. For me, I know that I need to run a little bit more, and I need to vary. I think the key really is variation during your week. Run easy, run hard, run long, run hills. So I think if you can do all those, well, definitely those 4 types of different types of running, you might be onto a winner. So hopefully when I do my 5k time trial race, hopefully I'll be in the best shape that I can be in. But anyway, that's it, I'm done. Week 3, it's been a bit of a nice recovery week really. Haven't done a hell of a lot of speed, but I've really enjoyed this week. I've done some good miles, I think. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Next week, business as usual, doing some more speed workouts and club sessions, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da!